So way back when in 2015, I once made the statement that the anti-drone drone was the new drone. And as the drone industry starts to mature, we're going to see that the anti-drone ecosystem actually becomes the next wave of innovation and the next wave of industry. So what do we have right now in terms of the anti-drone ecosystem? Well, there are some very complex things at work that I actually don't know many details about. But these include things like monitoring drone activity around critical infrastructure and also being able to intercept and divert those aircraft. The Dutch and the French police have been known to train up eagles to take out drones of a certain size. But our biggest weapon, I think, is education. And the more we can let people know about what the rules are around how to fly and operate a drone safely, the less we will need that anti-drone ecosystem. The next wave of regulation around the world actually includes registration. So here in Australia and in the US, you will have to register your drone if it weighs more than 250 grams. And when it comes to drones, 250 grams is not a lot. So pretty much anyone that has a drone other than a tiny micro drone or a mini whoop will have to register that. We can also access who is operating which drone via the SIM cards or the IP addresses that they're using. And this is quite clever equipment that's been passively monitoring assets for quite some time. And why should we care about the anti-drone ecosystem? Well, unfortunately, as with every mode of transport, from cars to motorcycles to drones, 99.99% of us are doing it for the right reason, and we're driving or flying or operating safely. There's always that one person who's determined to ruin it for the rest of us and behave in an unlawful fashion. So, apart from education, regulation, registration, and then anti-drone systems, what can you do to stop drones flying over your land? Well, the answer is again, actually not much, because it's illegal for you to interfere with an aircraft. And so taking a shotgun or taking a net or taking up another drone and knocking a drone out of the sky unfortunately remains illegal. Please behave lawfully. And if you see a drone acting in a way that you feel it shouldn't, make sure that you report it to the appropriate authorities. I guess one of the things I'd like to remain positive about, though, is we are facing something called UTM. It's just about to become incredibly common. Unmanned traffic management is the way in which our driverless vehicles and pilotless aircraft are going to find their ways through our cityscapes safely. Think of unmanned traffic management as the Marauders map from Harry Potter, where you're able to see where everybody is at exactly that point in time. Not only can drones onboard process see for themselves with computer vision, but they can now also be guided by the UTM systems inside our towns and cities. I think this is a massive opportunity for the drone industry to come together to work on how we can actually create a drone industry that is safe for all involved.